Loose Women's Kaye Adams, who was the first to be eliminated from Strictly Come Dancing 2 years ago, has confessed that her experience on the show has deterred her from participating in similar programs in the future. Reflecting on her time on the dance floor, she said, "I just don't know if I'm desperate to be judged again in that way," and added, "You could go in the jungle, you could try your level best, do everything, but you're voted out first for whatever reason and you just feel like a loser. I don't think I need that in my life." Kaye joined the Strictly lineup in 2022, partnered with Kai Widrington. The BBC One show has recently been embroiled in controversy over allegations of bullying and abusive behavior. However, while Kaye admits her Strictly stint was tough, she attributes it to her own naivety rather than blaming the show or her dance partner Kai. "Kai was an absolute gentleman from start to finish. I was so pleased to be paired with him and I couldn't have asked any more of him," she stated emphatically, reports the Mirror. She concluded by saying, "I met some wonderful people on Strictly. That was the joy of it. But it is a tough show, which is very difficult for viewers to understand, because of course it just looks like the most enormous fun and sparkles and glitter. It is all of that, but emotionally you do have to put yourself on the line. That's nobody's fault, but that's what it requires. Some people sail through that and respond to it in the most positive way, and for other people it can be a bit destabilizing. I found it a bit destabilizing. But that's me, that's not the show or the way I was treated." During her time on the show, Kaye danced a tango and a Charleston, sharing hopes that Strictly would transform her into someone eager to dance at weddings. Yet, she admits that transformation never came to pass. "I haven't undergone some amazing transformation, I'm still the same old klutz that I was 10, 20 or 30 years ago," she says with a chuckle. Kaye realized through her Strictly experience that her reticence about dancing publicly was a personal trait rather than something the show could change. In retrospect, it was probably naive to think that you would go on a television show, where you are exposed to a massive audience, and suddenly you would turn into a different personality. That was a ridiculous idea and so it proved to be, but I'm not in therapy, it's all good. Despite her experience, Kaye isn't put off from reality TV altogether, she's keen on one particular program. "Celebrity Race across the world is great," she gushes. Kaye appreciates that Terry's no voting involved either you lose or you don't, and she's up for the challenge, especially if it means teaming up with her offspring. "Especially if I could do it with one of my kids, because I think you'd win. Well, they would win and I would just go along for the ride." Kaye, 61, resides in Glasgow with her tennis coach partner Ryan and their 2 daughters, Charlie, 22, and Bonnie, 17. She is a daily host on BBC Radio Scotland and runs her own successful podcast How to Be 60. However, she is most recognized as one of the main presenters on ITV's lunchtime chat show Loose Women. Loose Women will celebrate its 25th anniversary next month, and Kaye has been a part of it since its inception, having hosted the very first show in 1999. At the age of 36, she was told the job would only last a month and confesses she never anticipated it would continue for so long.